It's Jack Welders Specialist. I'm Fergus, and this video I will be doing a little walk round of my workshop and just showing how far I've come. Yeah, it's a little way, but it's a significant amount of way for me. I started this business doing it mobile in my van through lockdown, as I'd been made redundant from a previous company. So I thought, right, I need to work. I need to get some jobs in. I have my welder. I had a car, and it was very difficult to be employed to get a job in the middle of lockdown. So I understood that there were some people who were quite, safe about the COVID restrictions and the social distancing, and I made sure to do that. But there were a lot of people who wanted to continue working, so I found a couple of adverts on Facebook, said I was able to do some welding work, and grew from there. Bought a couple of tools, dipped into my savings, which I was very fortunate to have, and just basically started from that. I haven't taken any loans out to do this. It's just been, get paid for the job, buy another thing. It's still that sort of state now. It's a bit of a struggle because just trying to get jobs in, and the workshop. Well, the work is all here. The workshop needs a bit of upgrading, but I'm concentrating on getting the jobs done, which is the main point. And yeah, so things will progress over time, but I've just got to keep going. And this was a very good thing for me because it made me have to get up and work, and also I can be slightly late to work because it's my time, and if I'm late I can work a few hours longer to make up for that, or I realise, right, I need to get up at 7 and get into work and just crack on with the jobs. So yeah, it's been a good learning curve for me, and a motivation to just do stuff. So yeah, hopefully you can relate to some of these sort of things if you're self-employed or have your own business. But yeah, I'm happy with where it is at the minute. I'm 26, so yeah, pretty proud of myself for things that I have done, or friends and people that I've got to sort of know and work with. So yeah, I'll just move the camera and show you around the workshop. This is the front of my workshop. This didn't have a roof over the top. Yeah, it does. It is a bit of a cave at the minute. There's a couple of someone else's stuff over that side which need to be cleared. A couple of tools and parts, and there's a bike of mine there, which I've been planning to finish it for the last 5 years, so that's gone well. So yeah, I'm not going to show the rest of the location just for security. If you know, you know, and if you don't know, well, you don't know. So yeah, a couple of panels for other cars. This is a bike of mine. This is a project at the minute. Alfa Romeo 33. This gentleman had sent his car for a few minor rust spots and come back with a prepped body, which he didn't really ask for. So yeah, there's a few pictures on my Instagram of the panels that I've been making. So I had to repair all of this panel in here, and a few other bits. So a couple of other bits of crap, and workshop next door, which there's another business in there. So this is my citric acid tank for cleaning lots of my steel parts. This is my big MIG welder, which has broken at the minute. The gas solenoid seems to have stopped working, so I bought a new one, plugged it in, and there's power going through the two wires, but even with a new solenoid it doesn't open the solenoid, which is quite frustrating really. I've also got another Artec 180 MIG welder, which I've just sent back to be repaired under warranty, because you'd pull the trigger and it would weld an arc and do a weld, and then you'd keep doing it and then it wouldn't, and it turn it off and on again, and then it would do the same thing. So I took it apart and cleaned it out, but it's a bit of a maze in there. So yeah, this is the Jag XJC that I'm continuing to do. It has been a little while of a project. It's just quite time consuming, and there's a lot of small awkward bits that I need to do, and I've just not quite had the motivation to finish it. It's a customer's job, but I want to make it really nice for him because he's a good friend and someone I've known for a while, so I want to take the time to do it nicely. Okay, the time it's been here is maybe a bit excessive, but yeah, that's just the way it is at the minute. I'm trying my best. So yeah, this is the workshop. This was all full of rubbish and just crap. It was someone's spray shop, so they painted all the walls in aerosol. So I painted all the walls white, PVA'd the floor so the dust doesn't come up as much, and then I put some MDF on the roof. I probably should have put some more screws, as it's just starting to get a bit moist, and yeah, it's just mold and damp, but for the most part it's 99% watertight. There's a bit of a hole there, as you can probably see, but yeah, so these are all parts for the MGB that I'm working on, trying to sort of consolidate all the new parts as they're quite special. Obviously don't want to be putting clean new parts on the floor. New axle that was refurbished by Heathrow Transmissions. Yeah, that was about 1,200 quid, so hopefully they've done a good job. I mean, for 1,200 quid I'd maybe like a bit less rust, but there you go, apparently that's how they come. So yeah, MG bits, a couple of toolboxes, that's my hydrovane compressor. Bought that a while ago. That needs a service because the main seal is leaking. Guillotine, that was donate. Well, I work here with another gentleman, so the shears and the folder are bought by him, and then they're just put in here and I use them, so really appreciate that. Little microwave and consumables like paints and thinners and polish, and some more other stuff goes in these ones. Got a spot welder that I need to repair, get repaired, TIG welder, blasting cabinet. I need a little bit more space really, but it's not really there to get. So yeah, this is what it's like at the minute. It does the job, and yeah, still a lot to do, but if I crack on with the work, then it should evolve quite nicely. There are other options to go elsewhere, but a lot of other workshops are more expensive, and the person that I'm renting off, he sort of owns the whole kind of yard, so I'm, it's safe really. It's not going to be sold under my nose, without me knowing. And also there's another person here, which is just a really sort of important thing to me. If I worked in a workshop that was all nice and shiny and I was on my own, and something happened, something fell off or crushed me, there would be potentially nobody there to run and help me. Obviously I'm not going to try to get into that sort of situation, but you never know. So yeah, this is where it's at the minute. I saw this sort of idea on Pinterest where the guy had put chipboard on the wall and then put black paint. It's actually this Cuprinol stuff, which soaks in quite nicely. And then I would love to buy big expensive snap-on toolboxes, but unfortunately I don't really have that sort of money at the minute. So yeah, found these school drawers for a tenner, and they do pretty well. Got a fair few things in there. This was a cabinet from the scrapyard. There's actually a scrapyard next door, which is quite convenient for things like this. Just came in conveniently. Consumables, little aluminium block for just welding on or making something flat. So I've put a base on there and put all sorts of things on there. Got a shrink stretcher. Oh yeah, it's a messy workshop, and I do need space. But if I had more space, I'd have more space for crap. So that's probably a good thing. But yeah, this is how far I've got. My ultimate plan for this workshop is, well, maybe make a new one. But I quite like this sort of thing because it's got character, and it's like people have worked in it before, and it's just reusing a building. So what I would like to do is re-level the concrete so it's actually up to the same level as that. Maybe put a portable ramp in here. Put some sort of semi-transparent sort of PVC panels on the wall, so the light can come through, but it's not, it's nice and clean. Like there's no old windows. I'd love to repair these and stuff, but it'd take too long. Might put a back door there along that back wall, as there's a toilet outside. And then I put a roller shutter door on the front here, and then I'd like to just paint all this and seal it all up, make a wall up to here, and then just streamline all of this. Put a roller shutter door here, and there'll be a swing door around here, so hopefully I can get onto that at some point. And this would all be just shut off. So yeah, that's my workshop. Thank you very much for watching, and hope to see you in the next videos. Thank you, bye. One more thing, I'd just like to say a big thank you to all